I really felt the call when about 6 years ago, when I was in Greece actually, and I was traveling with my daughter who was 13 at the time, and we walked into basically the Garden of Eden, and there's a 85-year-old Greek grandfather who'd been keeping bees for 70 years or something like that. There was something that just moved in me, and at the time I didn't even know that bees were really starting to get into trouble. And then I discovered right away that they were, and so about 6 years ago I started off with 3 hives, and now we have 33. It remains to be seen whether Salt Spring Island can actually have that many hives or that many bees, and because bees are becoming popular in a way, because of the dilemma that they're in, everybody wants a hive, everybody wants bees. And I think we really have to just watch, and I'm totally willing to go back down to 8 hives from 33. I'm not doing it for my own benefit, but we are having problems with bee populations and pollination right now. Key thing being, as far as I'm concerned, is pesticides, monoculture, and greed. They brought life, I believe, in the beginning. Bees and flowers have been doing this dance for 65 million years. We come along, figure out how to make hives like this to industrialize so that we can take more from them. And it's this endless consumption without a real understanding of what it is that they're actually doing. So for me personally, and this is no judgment because 6 years ago I didn't know. I had no real clue what they were up to or what they're about, because they're humble. They just do it, and they're small and they're delicate, and but basically they bring life, and it's the beauty way. You know, I mean, they're making love to flowers all day long, and the flowers themselves have over time become more and more attractive and more beautiful to make those bees come and make love to them all day. And out of all of that, we get food, we get honey, and we get pollen, and we get medicine. And there is a special relationship between the human and the honeybee that is also ancient. Then the bees don't just pollinate or bring food, they also are shamans from my perspective. They cross the veil and they bring information that is something that we really need to listen to right now. Absolutely have to stop in our tracks, stop taking, and give back. So I opened this tea shop thinking, okay, I want to educate, but also, you know, we'll have some honey to sell. And this is what I mean when there's some serious communication abilities that the bees have. I'm very allergic to the sting of the honeybee. I was in the hospital 3 times last year because every time I would go into the hive, I would unconsciously think, where's the honey? Because I had customers, right? I had to have something on the shelf. I had to make sure there was honey to sell. And every single time that I did that, they stung me to remind me of my commitment to them, that they come first, because that is my promise. And so this year it's a total honey drought. There's not only do they not have honey for winter, they have nothing in their hives. And that's because, I mean, I can't prove that it's global warming, but everything is happening a month early. So the bees' populations aren't ready to gather it, and then when they hit their maximum populations, there's nothing left. And so I've shut down the tea shop this year, my dream, because I realized I want to be part of the solution, not part of the problem. They have mites to deal with, they have pesticides to deal with, they have long, wet, cold winters, and now there's not enough resources for them to survive the winter without us having to feed them this year. Support your beekeepers and plant crops and flowers that are pollinator driven, bee loving. So the more nectar we plant, the more food we give them, and let's just leave them alone for a little while. Let's just let them do their thing and get back to the level of health that is required for them to exist here.
Loving this, living my masterpiece.